Hey there, ghostly guys and gals. What's up? It's Ghost here. Welcome back to another mental health video. Um, so I guess I want to talk about something that has been kind of bothering me lately. It honestly didn't bother me for most of my journey through mental illness, but it's really starting to kind of what's the word? Grate on me now. And that's the fact that I feel like I really missed out on a lot of the what's the word? I missed out on a lot of the joys of childhood and my teenage years. Um, and I guess to a lesser extent, my early 20s, but I'm kind of in the midst of them still. Well, maybe I hit mid 20s by now since I'm 24, but I don't know. I guess I feel like I've been getting a good amount of stuff out of my early 20s. Not as much as maybe I would have liked, but reasonable considering how, you know, uh, bad off I've been with my mental health much of the time. But it's just like, I feel like in the past I used to have so much depression, anxiety, and anger that I couldn't really live a normal life, for a lot of my high school, I was so angry and upset and sad, and I'd just sit in my room all day, play Mario Kart or watch YouTube or, sleep. Um, I've never really been so good at having friends. Like, I've sort of had friends, but not like other people. Like, I don't know. No, yeah, I think I don't know. I feel like I've never been so good at getting and then keeping friends. And that's its own other topic. I want to make a whole other video about because I'm having my own issues with that right now. But yeah, lately I've just been kind of like feeling a bit regretful about the past and man, I wish I could have just relaxed a little when I was a teenager and a kid and just had fun. I was just so uptight about so many things and I just was so angry and upset and I don't know, I feel like it was kind of a bit of a waste. Um, and I guess my question is does anybody else have that sort of thing where you feel like mental illness really robbed you of of your childhood or trauma trauma robbed you of your childhood. There was good moments. There were definitely good moments, especially the earlier, the younger I was, there were better moments. Like I remember, some of my fondest memories of childhood are when I was like around 8 years old, and I'd stay up all night with my sister watching movies or whatever, play games, and we used to have some friends in the neighborhood that we would play outside with all the time. And it's kind of like that kind of. I feel like I almost wonder if I'm like the last generation of kids who played outside a lot. Like we used to play outside like almost every day. It was great, but I don't know. I just feel like I kind of was the worst of both worlds. Like I was a shut in kind of in many ways, but I wasn't like the kind of shut in who at least does his schoolwork. Like maybe I could be a little more happy with my teenage years and stuff if I was excelling at school and stuff, but I never was. I was horribly depressed and going through a psychosis at certain points. So I wasn't really focused too much on school. And yeah, I wasn't like an outgoing person at all. I mean, I'm much outgoing nowadays, much more outgoing, I should say. Um, but yeah, it's just kind of like I feel like it's a little depressing. I wish I could have had you know more interaction with other people and more fun memories, but a lot of it was just a lot of pain, a lot of insecurity, a lot of sadness and anger and anxiety. I don't know. I guess I just wish that things could have been different, that I could have had a better, more positive mindset, similar to what I do now. And lately, I feel like for the past few days, I've been having kind of a rough couple days just because, I don't know, certain things going on in my life. like, I don't know. I'm having trouble with my grad school applications. I'm having trouble with a recommender submitting what she needs to submit. Just having trouble forming connections with people in some regards, anyway. Today was kind of bad because I had to go get my eyes dilated, and because of that, every like since then I haven't really been able to see too well, so I can't really drive. And I wasn't able to go swim today. I usually, or yeah, very often, basically always, I swim on Wednesdays, so I didn't get to get my swim in, which kind of sucks. And then also I got like really, really, really hungry, and really because of that, I was really, really sad, and I wasn't really thinking clearly, and I ordered all this fast food. Well, it wasn't a lot of fast food, but I mean, well, it kind of was, at least for me. I mean, it was. It's like a five-piece tender meal from Wingstop. So yeah, that's gonna hurt my diet. But yeah, it's been kind of a like I wouldn't say it's a bad day. Not even slightly bad. It's more like kind of an okay day. But yeah, I don't know. It's been kind of a tough day. I feel like. Um, but yeah, I feel like a lot of people have trouble with like not having much of a childhood, and like I did in a way. It's just I don't know. I hear about other people talk about their teenage years and their childhood, and I think about my own, and then I'm kind of just like, wow, I think I really missed out. But you know what? It's not. It's. I've already know this. It's not healthy to compare yourself, and it doesn't even make any sense. It's like just because a person in the environment they were in at the time they grew up had this certain thing, it doesn't mean that like you couldn't have done the same thing if you were in their situation. And even if you couldn't, it's like it's apples and oranges. It's just it doesn't matter, and it's unhealthy. It's just I guess today it's kind of been grating on me because I haven't been able to have the normal outlets that I normally like to have, like exercise or maybe writing or something. Because yeah, it's really hard to write with this vision. So yeah, I'm kind of like rambling a bit, but because I don't know what more to say. It's just like it's a pretty short topic. It's just yeah, I feel like I missed out on my childhood and teenage years, and I guess I kind of wish I would have had more wisdom to just be more positive and just kind of go with the flow. But I was always fighting everything tooth and nail. And my mom, like, she tried to tell me those sorts of things. She tried to tell me, don't fight tooth and nail, just don't go against the grain. But, I never listened. And she wasn't right about everything. She was far from perfect. But I don't know. I wish that I could have taken more advantage of the benefits of childhood and teenagedom, teenagerhood, whatever you say. Um, so yeah, um, I guess that'll do it. I'm probably gonna upload another video talking about more about like my problems with friendships and that sort of thing later. But until then, I'll see you guys all later. Hope you all like, comment, subscribe. Stay ghostly.